everybody! Hello Void Dweller, welcome back to Chaos Child. Last time, everybody snuck into the depths of Tokyo General Hospital to get Takuna's fucking cell phone back. And they actually, with some suspiciously coincidental door unlockings, again, found their way into a secret underground area filled with nightmares, and of course, Mio, who they actually met for the first time. And she's currently trying to hack into the computer, but they set off some kind of alarms with some Rorschach tests that can trigger a crazy automatic negative delusion within a Gigalomaniac, which is kind of terrifying. Let's get back into it. We just started another delusion.
Huh? Where am I?
Hey, don't fall asleep.
Kunasato-san. Huh?
Hello Jimbo, welcome to the stream. Oh no. More delusions. And Coco is right on time.
I was back in the chair. Was this a dream? Which was the dream? Was I dreaming of being in this chair, or had I been dreaming of being in the monitoring room? My head felt really cold. Oh, that's right. She opened my skull.
Oh god, he's going back to this. Oh boy. What the fuck? Is this like some kind of forced negative delusion? Hello, Light Arimura, welcome to the stream. You've got a nice brain, huh?
Do I?
No! No, you're acting like that evil nurse. Why are you doing this? Why are you acting like an evil nurse? It's all pink and wrinkly, and it looks delicious.
Should I be happy about that?
Of course. Now then, time for dinner. Oh god. Oh no, not this again! Oh god. Kunasato-san grinned with glee and took something metallic out of her pocket.
Oh, Kunasato-san grinned with glee and took something metallic out of her pocket. A spoon?
Oh god. Oh no, not this again! Oh god! The human brain tastes best when you eat it while still alive.
Huh, who knew?
He's awfully calm about this. Okay, here I go. Oh no! Oh god, this again, oh god. Oh god, oh god. You fucking zombie. Hello Paolo, hello March, welcome to the stream.
She was eating it. Kunasato-san was eating my brain.
Oh man, I can't stop. Oh god, that sound! Oh god. Oh
舐められるってこんなに気持ちがいいんだ。
Oh god. Jeez.
I never thought it would feel so good when someone ate my brain.
Oh god. Oh god. This sounds. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
もっともっと食べて。僕は食べて。
What the I was just thinking. I just had a funny thought. Takumi would have this delusion without being forced. I just.
More. Eat more. Eat me.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, that's over. Oh god. Oh god, what a way to start the stream.
Ha, ha, ha. Again. I had another weird delusion. I quickly shook my head and slapped my cheeks to snap myself out of it.
なんかやだ。
I don't like these.
気色悪い。
I feel sick. Serika and Ito looked unhappy. It was because of the sumo stickers displayed on the monitors. I looked at the monitors once more, trying my best to avoid the sumo stickers.
あれはこの病院の中じゃない。
Is that the inside of this hospital? Some of the monitors were showing the inside of the hospital, but some were looking somewhere else. Street corners in Shibuya.
Ooh, these connect to the sumo stickers.
Signs under bridges, alleyways, overpasses, train station staircases, store walls. And then I realized. All of the monitors were sumo stickers.
病院の外の監視カメラだけじゃないか。
Are from security cameras outside the hospital.
I bet they are the sumo stickers.
And I even recognized some of them.
あそこは
That was the spot where Kurusu had been attacked. Of course, there were sumo stickers there.
なるほどな。探していたということか。
I see. So they've been searching.
探していた。
Searching?
さっきのファイルに書いてあっただろ。特殊な事象変異を引き起こす人間は11番目のこの画像に反応を示すと。
Remember what that file said. People capable of causing special event variations react strongly to the 11th image.
Kunasato-san pointed to a corner of one of the monitors. I quickly looked away before I got a direct look at the sumo sticker. In other words, whoever was using this place put up the 11th Rorschach image all over Shibuya and used these cameras to find people who reacted to it.
Oh my god. Wow. So then who reactivated this program? So this is some part of Norose's research to find Gigglemaniac candidates. But then, who restarted it after his death? Probably the main bad guy of this game. Oh boy.
And then they took them here and performed those horrible experiments on them. I remembered what I'd seen happen to Manawi Senri, and felt like I was going to throw up again.
I think there's just too many of them, Boyd.
And then Kunasato-san made a sharp noise. She put her hand on one of the monitors to brush away the dust, then stared at it. It showed something moving around a dark room. There was no sumo sticker there. It wasn't an image of Shibuya or the hospital above, so it was probably showing one of the rooms down here.
あの子
That girl! It was definitely the girl. On the screen, she was saying something to an old person lying on a bed and gently wrapping belts around their arms and legs.
急げ。もうじき警備が回ってくる時間だ。
Hurry. It's almost time for security to come by.
That girl was my only clue as to where my smartphone was. Which meant that we had to find the room on the monitor. Kunasato-san suddenly told me that she knew where it was. She'd been so uncooperative so far, so I had no idea why she suddenly decided to help.
Because she knows that he's a gigalomaniac, for sure, now. And presumably Ito as well? Since he also reacted? Interesting.
But when she saw the girl, she suddenly said that she'd go with us. Of course, I knew her well enough by now. She wasn't trying to help us, she'd simply taken an interest in that girl. At least that was how I saw it. As we moved down the dim hallway, the temperature dropped and the humidity went up.
ここだ。
This is it. She stopped in front of a door with strange words on the plate. Confinement Room 3. Kunasato-san opened the door a little, taking care to make as little noise as possible. I peeked inside.
That's pretty big. Wow.
And there I saw a world that I'd only ever seen in movies.
Jesus Christ.
There were rows of beds in that room. And there were what appeared to be prisoners lying on them. They were all different ages and sexes. Some were old and some seemed young. And one of them I recognized. It was the old lady that the girl had been walking with before. Two 1398571798357. Some were screaming. Some were counting numbers endlessly. One was a girl who was endlessly chewing her food. It seemed unreal. I remembered the woman with the baby carriage I'd passed before and felt cold sweat forming on my palms.
ここは
This is...
強度の OCST 視床下部損傷による過食およびチューイング大脳半球損傷による反則空間無視障害全員脳をいじられ
Oh
てる
my god.
Severe OCSD, overeating and chewing and spitting, caused by damage to the hypothalamic area. Hemispatial neglect, caused by damage to the cerebral hemisphere. All of them had their brains messed with.
じゃあここの人たちはみんな
So everyone here. Let's check the... Oh, OCSD, obsessive compulsive spectrum disorders. Section of disorders with obsessive compulsive qualities, such as the compulsion to repeatedly wash one's hands to wipe away an invisible stain. Disorders such as autism and Asperger's are also considered part of this spectrum. Hemispatial neglect, the ability of a person to recognize stimuli that occur on either left or right side, caused by some form of damage to the brain. For example, if a patient with this disability was asked to draw a picture of an analog clock, they would only be able to draw half of the numbers. This is because while their eyes see the entire clock, the brain is only able to recognize half of it. That is just super fascinating. Chew and spit is a basically associated with some mental disorders. My god, they basically ruined these people's lives.
そう簡単に処分することもできず、ここで飼い殺してる。
They can't be easily disposed of, so they're kept here. For a moment, the tone of her voice changed. I felt like there was a pale flame burning somewhere deep within her voice. It was a pale flame of rage, which seemed cold at first glance, but was actually incredibly hot. Seriously, can you imagine? Like, oh my god. This is just beyond torture. Taku! Serika tugged at my sleeve and whispered. She pointed at a bed in the back with her other hand. I could see something moving past what looked like a curtain. Does she, like, take care of them? That girl? I'm sorry. It's a little cramped, but please endure it. When you wake up, we can go for another walk, okay? Oh, yes. I'm coming. Just wait. Someone appeared from behind the curtain.
いた。あの子だ。
That's her. That's the girl. The girl in the file, Yamazoe Uki, didn't seem to notice us. She moved around from one patient to another, doing her best to take care of him.
よかった。彼女はまだちゃんと正気を保ってるようだ。
Good. She's still sane. I could hear Kurosato-san whisper.
彼女からどうやってスマホを返してもらえばいいでしょう。説得とかしても聞いてくれるかどうか。むしろ警報でも鳴らされたら。
How do I get my phone back from her? I don't know if she'll listen to me if I ask for it. And if she sets off an alarm.
私はあの子をここから連れ出す。スマホの話なんて言うのはその後でいくらでも聞け。
Oh wow, so she must know her or something.
I'm getting her out of here. When she's out, you can ask her whatever you want about your phone.
Eh?
Huh? It took me a moment to realize what she was saying. But by the time I did, she'd flung open the door to the room and left inside.
Hello?
Yamazoe Uki's eyes went wide as this sudden intruder. Kunasato-san grabbed her hand.
Who are you?
All the patients started to scream, afraid of this sudden commotion.
Everyone, please calm down. It's all right. Hello, gone to heaven. Welcome to the stream.
Yamazoe looked around the room and tried her best to calm the people there, even as Kunasato-san held onto her arm.
Yeah, Void, she's completely different from that delusion. Just come with me. Huh? Security will find us. Hurry up! Huh? Who are you? What's going on? I'm getting you out of here. No, don't! Please stop!
The girl named Yamazoe Uki went pale and tried to free herself from Kunasato-san's grip. She was completely in a panic. Kunasato-san must have decided there was nothing to begin by talking, because she quickly moved around behind her and put her arm on the girl's carotid artery. There she applied a very light pressure. Yamazoe Uki moaned for just an instant, then she slumped backward into Kunasato-san's arms.
Damn, she knows some martial arts here.
She seemed to have passed out.
Hey.
Yes!
Time's up. Get separated from me and I leave you behind. I don't care what happens to you after that.
Huh?
If you don't want to end up like these guys, follow me!
She put the unconscious girl on her back, then ran outside the room without bothering to wait for us. I was stunned at her speed, but there was no time to hesitate. On our way, Ito! I motioned to Serika and Ito and ran out into the hallway. We followed after Kunasato-san as fast as we could. Just like she said, if we got lost here, we'd be caught for sure. And who knew what would happen to us then? I didn't know who was doing these experiments or why, but their victims were suffering horrible fates. As I ran, it felt as if their screams of rage were following me.
I'm pretty sure Kunasato is not a worker there. Wait.
I can't go on anymore. I can't move. We followed Kunasato-san as fast as we could, and made it outside of the hospital via a different route than before. Kunasato-san was sweating like a racehorse, and her breathing was heavy, but she never let her guard down for a second. Instead, she seemed to be looking around intently. We were at the back of the hospital. This seemed like the exit where they moved corpses from the morgue to the hearse. For that reason, there was a fence surrounding us that kept us hidden. Konosato-san had evidently taken this fence into account in her escape plans from the start.
これからどうするんですか？
What do we do now?
I was too out of breath to speak, so Serika spoke for me.
地下施設はもう大騒ぎになってるはずだ。ここも間もなく見つかる。死にたくなければ足を動かせ。行くぞ。
The underground facility's probably in an uproar by now. They'll search this area soon. If you don't want to die, move! Let's go! We're almost at the rear gate of the hospital. She started to run towards it. We followed her with the last of our strength. There was a guard station there, but inside there were only 2 men who were asleep, with their heads pointed toward the ceiling.
それほど長い効き目の薬は使ってない。急がないと目を覚ます。
Dang. Wow. What the fuck? She freaking Metal Gear Solid her way in here.
The sleeping drug I used doesn't last that long. If we don't hurry, they'll wake up. I frantically made my way through the guard station and finally got past the hospital's outer walls. We ran a little longer and found a van parked in a secluded spot.
何よみおちゃん、ずいぶん賑やかじゃない？
Oh, yeah, she's right here. What's going on, Mio-chan? Looks like you got a crowd with you.
A broad-shouldered woman looked up at us from the driver's seat. It's hard to tell how old she was. Her attitude and mannerism made her seem like an older person, but the mischievous grin on her face made her seem younger.
で、必要なことはつかめた？
So, did you find what we needed?
ええ。あれだけの犠牲者を出しながら、例の実験では結局、理論を完成させることができなかったようです。
Well, that's nice. At least they didn't create their own personal Gigalomaniac super soldier at the very least. But all those people... Yes. Even after all those victims they created, their experiments failed to complete the theory.
そう。
I see.
ディソードの発言にも確実性はなく、ギガロマニアックス実験は失敗だったと。
They found no reliable way to cause the D-swords to manifest, so the Gigalomaniac experiments were deemed a failure.
まあ、予想した通りよね。
I wonder if she's gonna be like the only returning character from Chaos Head. Well, that's just what we suspected.
気軽だって
Gigolo what? Sounds like some kind of joke. What exactly is a D-sword? Didn't she say something about that in the monitoring room?
ただ、重要な情報源を見つけました。
I did find a valuable source of information, though. Kunasato-san opened the rear door and laid Yamazoe Uki on the back seat.
その子が？
Her!
多分、実験の生き残りかと。保護。
She seems to be a survivor of the experiments. I want to take her with us.
え、それは。まあいいわ。しばらくうちで預かっとく。
That's... well, whatever. She can stay with us for a while.
頼みます。
Thanks. Kunosato-san hadn't even dropped her attitude for Detective Shinjo-san, but now she was being polite. Just who was this woman?
で、そっちの子たちはお友達じゃないわよね。
And who are these people? Your friends? No, of course not. Oh my god,
こっ
that's
ちを
funny.
使えるかどうか後ほど判断します。私の家まで送っていただければ。
I'll decide later if they're good for anything. If you can just take them to my place.
She seemed to be referring to us, but what does she mean by good? She was as arrogant as ever, and like usual, she was pissing me off.
了解。とにかくみんな乗りなさい。早く。
Roger. Everyone get in. Hurry.
Her voice got a little sharper as she pointed to the middle seat in the back of the van. We could hear what sounded like a lot of yelling coming from the direction of the hospital. We quickly jumped inside and closed the door. Kunosato-san got in the front passenger seat. The van started up quietly and headed off into the night.
ここだ。入れ。
This is it. Come in.
何をぼさっとしている。さっさとしろ。
Why are you staring? Get moving.
お邪魔します。
Excuse me?
人の家の中をじろじろ無遠慮に見るものじゃない。
Wow, girl. Truly minimalistic living here. It's not nice to stare at people's homes.
家ってもしかしてここが久野里さんの。
Oh, is this your?
そうだ。何か問題でもあるのか。
That's right. Is there a problem?
いや、だって。
Taku, you're one to talk. You are one to talk. You live in a fucking trailer. Stacked with papers, too.
It's just, I mean. The outside wasn't much better, but looking inside, it was hard to believe that there were still apartments this dumpy in Shibuya. The same was true of everything else in the room. Everything in the apartment was the cheapest kind you could buy. The only thing that was worth anything was the computer.
Huh?
Huh?
Is he gonna
Yes.
know? No! They're gonna find out who she is!
What is it, Miyashiro?
Yo, they're gonna find out who she is!
I pushed Ito out of the way and ran over to the computer. The monitor was still on, and the page there was one I'd seen many times. Shibuya News. And it wasn't the display version of the page that we'd seen so many times. The page was in the process of being edited.
嘘。もしかして。
Yes!
レイさん。
I knew it.
No way. Are you Kei-san?
Oh, God.
So that was it. I thought I'd heard her voice somewhere before. Her voice was just too different from the gentle Kei-san that we were used to hearing. But that voice was without a doubt Kei-san's.
嘘マジ ?K さんってあの K さん渋谷ニュースの
What? No way. Seriously? You mean you're Kei-san from Shibuya News? Hito was clearly pretty excited too. Of course he was. This is motherfucking Kei-san. Kei-san was someone we both admired. She was the ultimate right-sider. Since even I admitted it, that meant she had to be at the top of her class. I never thought I'd be able to meet her like this, though. But I can't say I'd ever imagined Kei-san having a weird personality like this. Kunasato-san, the girl who'd been insulting us the whole evening, was the same person as the gentle Kei-san that we knew from Shibuya News. Which was the real one? I didn't know. And why had Kei-san brought us to her room? I thought I'd remember her saying she decided she could use us later. Please, Kei-san, use me! Yes! Yeah, here we go! I looked over and saw something strange in the corner of the room.
Oh, she is a gigalomaniac. Whoa. Oh, wow. It's far more detailed than the previous ones. Holy shit. Wow. Well, that looks a lot like Rimi's. Not Rimi's, Senna's, which makes sense given her personality. This looks a lot like Senna's D-Sword. Is she? No, she can't be related to Senna in any way. Huh.
The only assumption I could make when I laid eyes on it was that it was a sword. But I wasn't sure if most people who saw it would think that.
It does, Void.
Its design was complicated and frankly unrealistic. For some reason, looking at it made me feel uneasy.
Yep, it's a genuine D-Sword, not like a model or anything. Look at this interesting, like, it has like some kind of mechanism in it that it looks like the blades can close and open for some reason.
It made me feel really bad, actually. What was that?
Well, I didn't think she was a gigalomaniac based on the opening.
If someone told me it was a cosplay, I'd probably believe them. If nothing else, it didn't match the image I had of the person in front of me. Not the Kei-san I knew from Shibuya News. Or the Kunasato-san who'd been cursing me out the whole night. Did she maybe have a third identity? Maybe she was a famous cosplayer. Or maybe she was a toy artisan who made life-size weapons. Everyone has to have a day job after all. Maybe she was an otaku who collected swords like this?
Hello, Nate. Welcome to the stream.
Either way, it felt like a bad idea to mention it. Best just to ignore it. Best just to pretend I never saw it.
Miyashiro.
Miyashiro.
Huh?
その件が気になるのか?
Are you interested in that sword?
Huh? Kunasato-san brought it up. Even though I was trying my hardest to ignore it.
いや、別に。
No, not really. I tried my best to laugh and avoid looking at it. Kunasato-san must have sensed what I was doing because she dropped the subject. Instead...
やはり。お前こそが真のアウト。
So, you are the true augur after all.
She whispered that. What was going on? Was I the chosen one of something? Why had she brought us here? The windows started to rattle. It must have been the wind.
Oh, this is gonna be a hilariously amazing delusion.
The only things I could see outside were the windows. Outside the window were the street lights shining in the darkness. For some reason I felt very anxious. And then it came without warning. There was a huge crash as the window shattered. A black ball landed in the center of the room.
A monster. A monster that he has to fight. Ah,
What's going on?
捕らえましたよ、クノサとミオ。
oh, yes, here we go! Some horror shit! I found you, Kunosato Miu.
It was a tiny girl with glasses. I knew her face. She was the girl we'd seen at AH Tokyo General Hospital.
つけられていたか。
She followed me.
見つけたからには皆さんの命はありません。平等にエゼクサンをします。
God, the thing is, Paolo, I love how in denial Takeru is about being like Chuni. That's part of what makes him so adorable. Like, I love that he's in denial about it. It's so cute. Now that I've found you, all of you must die. I will execution you all. Execution. Is that spelled correctly? I don't know. I will execution you all.
宮代さん、あなたもです。
You too, Miyashiro-san.
Uh-huh. For some reason, I didn't sound very worried. I was having trouble keeping up with the situation.
トク。
Zerika! Toku!
Serika was clinging to me, a little afraid.
Can never have a delusion without him being with Serika, which is so sweet.
It was rare to see her look like that. Normally, she was optimistic and easygoing. As the man here, I needed to protect her.
私は風使い。人呼んでウィール
Yes!
サイズ。
Yes! You know, Serika and Ito are still with us. I am the Windmaster. People call me Weasel Scythe.
ウィーゼルサイズ。
Weasel Scythe.
That translates to...
かまいたち。
Interesting. She said it in English, but the Kamaitachi is what the weasel freaking demon with a scythe is called.
Whirlwind.
Like from Japanese mythology.
I saw that her nails were shining emerald green. Did she paint them with luminescent paint?
セブンスのプラーガが出張ってくるとはな。
Yes! I love it! I love it! I love it! I love it so much! I didn't expect a seventh Praga here.
だが分かっているのか。ここはセロパライズだぞ。力を使えるのか。
I love it when they do this! But don't you know that this place is a Cerro Paraiso? If you use your power here,
知ったことではありません。
I don't care.
我が使命はただ一つ。計画の障害を取り除くことだけですから。
I have only one order. to stop anyone from interfering with the plan.
させるか。
I won't let you.
Kunosato-san reached for her blade, but before she could,
可視化せよ我が風。
Manifest my wind!
a burst of wind blew through the room. The wind shone emerald green.
切り裂け。
Slice her apart!
島。
No. Oh, they even have an effect.
The emerald wind surrounded Kunosato-san's body. Her clothes were torn apart.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Not just her clothes, her beautiful skin and long black hair were ripped apart by invisible blades. Red blood flew through the air.
なんだよ。なんだよこれ。
What's going on? What's happening? The genre changed!
Kunosato-san fell to the ground covered in blood. Her hand had just managed to grab the blade, but... she couldn't fight anymore. Kunosato-san was going to die.
Come on, Takaru! Get the sword! Get the sword! Get the sword!
But all I could do was stand there and watch. If I interfered, I would meet the same fate. I would be
Oh, okay, it's on purpose. It's on purpose. I've made up Chuni words too. Y'all know that if you've seen my other streams.
I would be exectioned.
オーガナイザー側のアウグルも質が落ちたものですね。
I love this so much! The ogres of the organizers have fallen in power, it seems.
クノサとミオ、あなた程度で私を止められるとでも？
Kunosato Mio. Do you really think the likes of you could have stopped me?
Kunosato-san gritted her teeth and staggered to her feet, using the sword as a support. You're crazy. You shouldn't have stood back up. Not with how tattered you are. She'll just kill you.
いや、シロ。
Here we go! Mia, Shiro.
Huh? With the last of her strength, Kunosato-san offered me her sword. Thank you, Rukia.
剣を取れ。
Take the sword.
私には使いこなせなかったが。
Yeah. I was never able to master it.
お前なら。
Yes! Oh my god! I love this! I love it! But perhaps you can.
お前だからこそ。
No, I know you can.
真の力を引き出せる。
You can draw out its true power.
成層圏グラジオラスはお前のためにカオスチャイルドのためにある剣なんだから。
Well, the game's over. The game's over. The game's over. She said it. She said it. We can all go home, guys. Oh my gosh. She said it. We can all go home. Oh my god. Blind Cat, welcome to the stream. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The holy ideal blade Gladiolus was created for you, the Chaos Child!
僕のためにある。
Oh my god.
For me. My name was... My name was the Chaos Child. Kunasato-san pushed it into my hands. Her arm strong, but not strong enough that she was forcing me to take it.
宮代拓郎
Oh god. This is too great.
Miyashiro Takuru.
戦え
Fight. Oh my god. Takuru needs to become a fucking writer when he grows up. He's gotta become a writer. He has gold. His delusions are so creative. Oh my god.
Fight. Me?
戦え
This is so weird. This seems like they're really going in with this. It almost seems like it would be like, what are they gonna do for the actual fucking scene? Fight.
でないとみんな死ぬ
Or else everyone dies.
And then Kunasato-san collapsed into my arms. I grabbed her, and suddenly my hands were slick with red blood. She'd always been so intimidating that I thought she was much taller than me. But her body was so frail and so light. She was just a girl too. But she'd fought so hard until she ended up like this.
Are they just straight up parodying the Senna ending or something? of Chaos Head?
I had to do it. I didn't know what was going on. But if I didn't stop her, not only Kunasato-san's life and my life, but Serika and Ito's lives would be in danger as well. I had to protect everyone! I set Kunasato-san on the ground and motioned to Serika and Ito to step back. I tightly gripped the sword I'd been given. Then I turned to face the girl wearing glasses. Weasel Scythe! Lol.
話は終わりましたかカオスチャイルド
They're going so into this. Like, are they gonna have like a fully animated like scene of him powering up or something? Like, if they do, this game is godlike. If they do, are you finished, Chaos Child?
I glared at her silently.
Come on, give us
あ
the
なたが
vocal
その剣
song.
を取るというならウィーゼルサイズの名にかけて容赦しません
Give us the vocal song as he powers up. Come on. If you're taking up that blade, then by me name, Weasel Scythe, I shall show you no mercy.
真の覚醒へと至る前に今ここでエゼクサンをします
I will execution you before you can undergo your true awakening. Hello, Liz. Welcome to the stream.
I didn't know what to expect, but if I didn't fight, I would die. I had to fight! I steeled myself and took a step toward Weasel Scythe.
Yes!
Ah!
we don't get the full scene. Damn. Oh, they're gonna blue ball us. They fucking blue balled us. Oh, man. Oh, man. They blue balled us. I wanted the scene to play with fucking music in the background. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you do follow? Thanks. I was worried about that. I didn't know what voice to give her, and I just randomly decided on that one. Oh my god.
Huh? It just stopped right as I was getting to the good part.
Taku, just embrace it. Embrace it. You are so creative, Taku.
You're in your last year of high school. What the hell are you thinking? Sure, any Japanese boy who grew up on manga could fantasize about something like that, but it was all tropes and cliches. If it had gotten launched in a magazine, it would have been cancelled after 10 weeks. I blame that sword that's just sitting there in the corner. Any boy who sees that sword will remember his dark past.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to see Chuni Taku. I need to. He's even using the fucking term. Oh my god. I need to see Chuni Taku. He would be... Oh my god. I need to so badly now. No. That was just fucking amazing. Oh my god.
Anyway, there's no time to be thinking about that sword.
ケイさん、俺マジファンなんす。声聞いてるだけで超癒されるっつうか。
I wonder what the negative one would be. Oh, Void, yeah, that's right. I have to ask my sister to make that.
Kei-san, I'm seriously a fan of yours. Just listening to your voice makes me feel better.
そんなことはどうでもいい。
He needs to be a DM. Absolutely. He would be an amazing dungeon master. Absolutely gone to heaven. I don't care.
Oh god, that cold attitude of yours. It just makes me even hotter. As I sat there fantasizing, Kunasato-san was tearing apart Ito's hopes and dreams. He was having a bad time. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That video game just come out and that theme is just sticking in my head forever.
それよりお前。
More importantly, you.
Huh?
お前だ、宮代拓。いちいち聞き返すな。
You, Miyashiro Takeru. Stop acting so bewildered all the time.
はい。なんでしょう。
He did, Paolo. He did. Exactly. She's tearing apart previous dreams and making new ones.
Right, of course. What is it? Crap, she's really scary. Is the Kei-san I loved only an image I created for myself? And is this girl who she really is? Kunasato-san stood by the wall and glared at me, oblivious to how I felt.
お前は何の能力者だ？
What is your power?
Excuse me?
Huh?
Huh? It was so sudden that I didn't know what I'd been asked. Power? Who? Me?
さっき言ったろ。あの地下施設は今厳重に封鎖されている。ど素人がそんな簡単に入り込めるような場所じゃない。
I told you before, right? That facility was heavily guarded. It wasn't the kind of place an amateur could get inside that easily.
それはたまたまですよ。なんか偶然とか重なってうまく入れただけです。
I just got lucky, I guess. A lot of strange, inexplicable coincidences happened about doors being unlocked and unguarded, and that's just how I got inside. I guess the security was really just lax, and we got really lucky.
隠すな。お前はそれを能力でやってのけたんだ。
Don't try to hide it. You use your power to do it. Serica, can you step up? Come on, Serica. I know it's you. I know it's you doing this. And there's gotta be a better explanation about why the door stayed closed in the hotel. I know you're just trying to help Taku.
だから違います。
You're wrong.
監視モニターがいきなり起動したのだってそうだ。
Really? Huh? It's the same thing with the way the observation monitors turned on. Really? What the fuck? Huh? Didn't she press a key accidentally?
What is she talking about? I don't have any kind of power. That was just a delusion I had. I'm no Chaos Child. And hey, Kei-san, I respected you, so try not to disappoint me so much.
大体何を根拠にそんなことは。
What evidence do you even have for that anyway?
地下施設にお前たちが潜入しているのを見つけたときにな。お前かそっちの彼か、どちらかが能力者じゃないかと疑った。
Why are you just discounting Serica? I'm fairly certain it's her. Sorry about that, Void. When I saw you down there, I figured that either you or he had to be a psychic.
Kunasato-san pointed at me and Ito in turn.
俺もすか？
Me too?
ああ。だが、お前の方はその後、何の反応も示さなかったからな。除外した。
What about, why are you just not mentioning Serica at all? I know you can actually see her, you talked to her. She stood up to you and everything. Yeah, but you didn't show any signs of a response after that, so I eliminated you.
反応？
Response?
11番目のロールシャッハ画像を見た時の反応だよ。
When you saw the 11th Rorschach. That's true, she knew Serica from somewhere.
Kunasato-san's deep dark eyes were peering into me.
だが宮代拓、あの画像を見た時、お前は激しく動揺した。
But Miyashiro Takuru, when you saw that image, you reacted violently. How did Serica
だっ
react?
てあんな気色悪い絵ですよ。当たり前じゃないですか。
Well, I mean, that picture's really creepy, you know. So of course I did.
お前のはそういう反応とは全く違う。あの画像を見た時にどう感じた？思い出してみろ。
The way you reacted was different. How did you feel when you saw it? Tell me.
The feeling I'd experienced when I'd seen the sumo sticker image came back to me. Ah! When I looked at it, all the hairs in my body stood on end, and I was attacked by nightmarish delusions from which there was no escape. It was so scary that I could not but look away from it.
じゃあ身の潔白を証明するためにもう一度見てみるかあの画像を
Alright. Want to look at it again to prove your innocence?
Kunasato-san turned toward her computer and opened up a folder. She watched my face carefully as she moved to click on an image inside the folder.
嫌です。やめてください。
No. Please stop. I slowly sank to the floor and sat down, sweat pouring from my body. I looked away from the computer. I didn't have the courage to look at that image again.
いい加減にしてください。
Cut it out! Hell yes, Erica! Woo! Now we're seeing a more badass side of Serica. I love that when Taku is in danger, she steps up. She really does protect him.
Serica interrupted with a yell. It was the first time in ages that I'd heard her yell. I looked up to see her standing between me and Kunasato-san with her hands on her hips.
一体何なんですか？特に超能力ってそんなアニメや漫画みたいな話真面目にしてどうかしてますよ。
Maybe she wants Taku to live a life that he's happy with. What the heck do you think you're doing? Are you seriously calling Taku a psychic like this is an anime or something? You're crazy!
何
Excuse me?
尾上。
Oh no way.
タクは人が殺された場所とかでいっぱいあのシールを見てきてるんです。気持ちが悪くなるの当たり前じゃないですか。
Taku's seen those stickers at places where people have been killed. So of course they'd make him sick.
私だってラブホの時のことを思い出して吐いちゃいそうになることありますけど。
When I remember what happened at the Love Hotel, I feel like throwing up too!
そんなくったらないことが証拠だって言うなら私にだって超能力があるってことになりますよね。
Yeah, doesn't it? If something that stupid is your proof, makes me a psychic too, doesn't it?
いやお前は違う
No, you're not a psychic.
なんでですか？
Oh yeah? And why not?
Serica pushed harder. Whenever she thought I was in trouble.
Seriously. Serica. So badass. Protect your man.
She would sometimes turn into a completely different person. She would try to protect me in a different way than Caruso. It made me happy, and it made me feel better, but...
尾上、その、ありがとう。けど、ちょっとだけ抑えてくれ。
On the way. Thank you. But can you cool it for a little bit?
Hello, Mr. Cool. Welcome to the stream. Sorry. I just got really excited.
でも
What? But
いいから本当にサンキューな。
Oh my god!
Just back off for a bit. But still, thanks. Really. There was no way I had any kind of psychic power. But I'd already suspected that powers like that were involved in this case somehow. So I wanted to hear what Kunasato-san had to say. Kunasato-san looked at me for a moment questioningly and then sighed. Then she took out her phone and made a call. The person on the phone didn't seem very happy about it, but they eventually gave their approval. She nodded and hung up the phone, then spoke.
また出かけるぞ。まあ、今度は命の危険はないだろう。安心するがいい。
We're leaving again. Well, this time you won't be in any danger. So don't worry.
こんな時間によう来たの。まだ閉店時間までは間があるゆえ、ゆるりと過ごしてゆくがよい。It's awfully late for you to be visiting. But there's still time before we close, so enjoy yourself and relax.
Kunasato-san took me to Cafe Lax. We were taken to a big table by the window. Come to think of it, I'd been here not too that long ago. Last time I was to listen in on the conversation between Arimura Hinai and Shinjo-san. While I was thinking about that, the person Kunasato-san had called walked into the cafe. They seemed upset.
Eh?
Huh? When I looked up and saw who was there, I gasped.
こんな時間によう来たの。ゆるりと過ごしてゆくがよい。
Who is this they're hyping up here? Is it a new character?
It's awfully late for you to be visiting. Enjoy yourself and relax.
Oh, it's Hinai.
用が済んだらすぐに帰りますから。
I'll be leaving as soon as I'm done.
遅かったな。
You're late.
私にだって準備くらいあるんです。
Even I have to get ready to go places.
Arimura Hinai? Who's the girl I was just thinking about?
あれひなちゃんだ。
Huh? It's Hina-chan!
どうも。これってどういうことっすかね、先輩方。
Hello! So, what's going on here, everyone? Are we gonna get the D-sword talk?
知らねえって。俺に聞かないでくれ。
No clue. Don't ask me.
Same Hollow Mirage. Like, they seem to be, like, hyping up, like, a character with that or something. Welcome to the stream, by the way.
I don't know either. What's she inviting Arimura here for?
っていうか、
And you know...
久野里さん、便利に使って巻き込むのはやめてほしいって言いましたよね。
Kunasato-san, I told you to stop dragging me into things just because I'm a useful tool.
互いに情報の提供をする。そういう約束だろ。
I still wonder if they're ever gonna have like a science adventure, Avengers, Kingdom Hearts, whatever, like with characters from all three series showing up. The deal was that we'd exchange information.
そっちばっかり私を利用してるくせに。
Although they'd have to do something about the art styles, because the art style used for Steins Gate is different from the one used for Chaos and Robotics Notes. it. You're the one who's using me, not the other way around.
いいから座れ。
Just sit down. Arimura sighed, glanced at us, and sat down with a frown on her face. There was an awkward moment after we ordered our drinks when no one spoke.
それで何なんです？
So, what's up?
Once our drinks arrived, Arimura, of course, was the first one to speak up.
口で説明するよりも
Yep,
見
we're
せ
gonna
た
have
方
it.
が早いと思ってな
We're gonna have a D-sword talk. Yep, we're getting our D-sword explanation. All right, that's great. Oh, I've seen this. This is a freaking metal build right here. These are like $200. They're expensive as shit. Is that like a metal build Ava? I figure would it be faster to show them than explain?
まさか話したんですか？
Did you tell them? You didn't!
利用価値がありそうだと判断した。
I decided they could be worth using.
ほんと勘弁してほしいんですけど。
Really? I wish you'd cut that out.
From the way they were talking, Arimura must have known about these powers as well.
No, I'm talking about I've seen this for like going for 200 or even more. This set right here. I would honestly love to have a shelving system like this. That would make like the whole wall a bookshelf. That would be so cool. But then my son would try to climb on it, so yeah. And
つべこべ言わずに見せてやれ。
just stop whining and show them.
Show them? Wait, she can't mean.
嫌ですよ。めんどくさい。
No! It's a pain in the butt.
宮代拓が能力者かどうか確証を得たい。
I want proof of whether or not Miyashiro Takudo is a psychic.
いや、だからですね。僕はそんな。
No way. I told you I'm not.
間違いなく能力者ですよ。
He's a psychic. No doubt about it.
Arimura spoke as if it was the most normal thing in the world.
有村。
Arimura?
おい、本当か宮代。
I love when we get to see Taku. Hey, is she right, Miyashiro?
信じられないよ。
I can't believe it!
だから僕は知らないって。
I told you I don't know what she's talking about.
なるほどね。知らないというのは本当みたいです。無自覚なんですね。
I see. It looks like it's true that he doesn't know. He has no idea.
無自覚も何も。有村はなんでそんなこと言い切れるんだよ。
And just how would you know, Arimura?
あれ？思い当たる節ありませんか？
Oh. You really have no idea?
そんなのあるわけ。
Of course I don't. If I had that kind of power, I would have used it for something.
でも自分がこうなってほしいと思ったところでいつも特別なことが起きたりしたでしょ？
But when you want something to happen, something special always does, right?
例えば例のラブホテルに先輩が潜入した時。
For example, when you snuck into the Love Hotel, Senpai.
あの時部屋には確かに鍵がかか
Oh
って
my
いたん
god,
で
I've
す
been a
よ。
fucking moron.
なのに先輩はどうやって入ってきたんです？
So it was Taku doing this unconsciously? It wasn't Serica. Okay. I was getting ahead of myself. I wasn't thinking of the obvious thing. Oh man, okay. I thought, oh wow. I was getting all suspicious of my poor little Serica for nothing. The door to the room was locked. So how did you get in, Senpai?
嘘だ。鍵は開いてた。
You're lying. It wasn't locked.
いいえ、閉まってました。けどいきなり開いたんです。だよね、セリ。
No, it was. But then suddenly it wasn't. Am I wrong, Sari? Huh? I started suspecting Serica because she, like, happened to overhear shit that they were talking about. And it was just like, I don't know, the way she was talking made it seem like she was kind of leading Taku. It's like she also knew right. It's like it feels like she also knew right where the door, like the towel under the door would be and everything.
Serica hesitated for a moment, then looked at me.
I was being so fucking stupid. Yeah, I did hear a click.
尾上
On away?
ほら、それが宮代先輩の能力です。
See? That's your power, Senpai.
My power? No way. I have the ability to unlock doors.
おそらく望んだように物体を動かす能力、いわゆるテレキネシス、あるいはサイコキネシスか、それを持っている。
It's likely the ability to cause things to move. It's usually called telekinesis, but its other name, psychokinesis, might be more fitting for you.
病院の地下施設にあんな簡単に侵入できたのもそのおかげだ。
That's how you were able to get inside the hospital so easily. Takutress. The master of unlocking, yes. Are you serious? God damn it! Ah, man, I really thought... Ah, jeez. I'm so sorry for... Oh, God. You know what? At least this is just... You know what? That makes me kind of happier. Because I was scared that she was, like, closing the door in. So... Ah! Okay. But she'll probably unlock her ability later. I was being so fucking stupid. God. Sorry, you guys. That must have been really annoying to hear.
Ito was looking at me in shock.
Of course it hits his power. He's the main fucking
待ってく
character.
れ。違う。
No, wait. That can't be right. Sure, when I went into the psych ward in the underground lab, a lot of coincidences had happened all at once. Doors that would normally be locked weren't. And when I went down to the underground facility for the autopsy room, something got stuck and I was able to open the secret door. But
そんな特殊な能力なんて本当にあるわけ？
there's no such thing as psychic powers.
でもさ、宮代言ってたよな。
Yeah,
今
exactly.
回の事件の鍵かもしれないって。
Yeah, seriously.
But Miyashiro, you said yourself that they might be the key to this case. That's literally the excuse you used to tell us on the whiteboard.
それはそうだけど。
I did say that, but... Sure, I'd said that just a little while ago. But only after being told I was a psychic did I finally understand.
I guess it was suspicion born out of me wanting Sarah to have, like, a dark side to her or something. Because, I don't know, I love it when, like, the love story has, like, a conflict, or, like, in it or something like that.
But only after being told that I was a psychic did I finally understand. I hadn't really genuinely believed it. When I said it aloud, it acted like it was some brilliant theory. But in my mind, I'd still been treating it like fiction. I mean, just thinking about it realistically, how could I have something so crazy?
先輩、今から言う質問にすべていいえで答えてください。
Uminako is a visual novel, Void Traveler. Welcome to the stream, by the way. It's amazing. Senpai, I'm about to ask you some questions. Answer them with all the word. Answer them all with the word no.
は？なんだよいきなり。
Huh? Where'd that come from?
いいから答えてください。いいですね。
Hello, Double Entendre. Welcome to the stream. Just do it, okay? Oh, hello, Nuxon. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Double Entendre, there are actually 3. And yes, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year as well. Just do it, okay?
あ、はい。
Okay. I nodded since it didn't seem like I was going to be given a chance to disagree.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
自分のクラスの人間はバカばっかりだと思っている。
Oh my god, he's so cute! Why don't we see a spring world man? Oh my god! Oh, he's such a cutie patootie! You think everyone in your class is an idiot?
いいえ。
Oh my god!
No.
でも本当はその輪の中に入りたいと思っている。
But you wish you could fit in with them.
いいえ。
No.
一人でカラオケに行ったことがある。
You've gone to karaoke by yourself.
いいえ。
No.
一人でカラオケに行ったけれど、一曲も歌ってはいない。
You went to karaoke by yourself, but you didn't sing a single song.
いいえ。
Yeah, we gotta turn on the Ace Attorney OST.
No.
クルス先輩と一緒に暮らしていた時、クルス先輩のお風呂を覗いちゃったことがある。
Oh my god. So she's saying all things that are true. Oh my god. She must have like read his mind or something. When you were living with Karusa Senpai, you peeked in on her when she was taking a bath.
いいえ
No.
なるほど、わかりました。
I see. I understand.
Arimura nodded and smiled.
わかったって何が
You understand what exactly?
まず最初の質問。宮代先輩はみんなバカばっかりだと思ってますね。
Let's start with the first question. Miyashiro Senpai, you really do think everyone in your class is an idiot, don't you?
そんなことは
That's not true.
それから次。そうは言っても本当は寂しくてみんなの輪の中に入りたいとそう思ってます。
Next, despite that, you're lonely and actually want to fit in with them.
違う僕はあんな何の生産性もない会話になんて
No, I'm not interested in their unproductive conversations.
カラオケに一人で行きましたね。
You went to karaoke by yourself, didn't you?
それは新聞部の取材で行っただけだでも歌っては
Just to do research for the newspaper club. I didn't sing.
それは嘘です。
That's a lie.
え
Huh?
本当は歌いました。
You did sing. What song did you sing, I wonder?
歌ってない
I did not sing.
一曲だけですか？
Was it just one song?
だから歌ってないってば
I told you I didn't sing.
なるほど。一曲だけ歌ったんですね。
I see. So it was just one song, huh?
Uh,
おい宮代本当かお前あれだけ歌ってないって否定してたよな
Hey, Miyashiro, is that true? You kept insisting that you didn't sing, remember? Arimura! How the hell do you know this stuff? It seemed like it would be a waste not to, so I actually did sing one song. I mean, I needed to get my money's worth.
最後にお風呂でクルス先輩を
Finally, when Karusa Senpai was taking a bath,
もういいやめろ
Ah, enough, stop it, stop it. You've proven your point. All well and good.
タク
Saku!
Sarika pushed down on her Gera Froggy strap. It made a noise like the you lose buzzer on a game show.
Wah, wah.
Is this a TV variety show or something?
違うんだあれはユードがいたずらして今なら誰も入ってないって言うからドアを開けたらそれに慌てて目をつぶったから何も見てない本当だぞ
Oh my god, yes, that she has a stand. Yeah, god.
No, that was just Yuto playing a trick on me. He said nobody was inside, so I opened the door and I looked away quickly, so I didn't see anything. It's true. Do you have any idea what hell I went through after that? Just remembering it terrifies me. Wait, no!
それが一体何だって言うんだ
What's this all about anyway? That you've been stalking me?
わかりませんか？今のが私の能力です。
Oh, yeah. She has a stand. She has Dorby Brother stand. You're absolutely right, Hala Mirage. Can't you tell? That's my power.
Huh?
他人の口にした言葉が嘘か真実かわかる。それが私の能力なんです。
She's a lie detector. Oh, wow. I can tell if what someone says is true or false. That's my power.
She can tell when someone's lying? And then I finally realized the way Arimura had acted and all the things she'd said.
言葉に出してもらってもいいですか？
Can you say that out loud for me instead of just nodding?
What was that was about?
彼女の言ってること本当かな？
Is what she's saying true?
いや、ホットリーディングやコールドリーディングって可能性もあるし。
No, it could be hot reading or cold reading.
ホットリーディング？
Hot reading?
つまり事前に調査してって後で自分で調べろ。
It's when you look things up ahead of time and actually just look it up on your own later or look at the goddamn glossary.
ああ、もういい。面倒だ。
Forget it. It's taking too long.
Kunasato-san looked annoyed and bored as she watched our conversation.
あれを見せてやれ。それが一番早い。
Show it to him. That's the fastest way.
あれですか？こんなところで？
Show him? Here.
多分、宮代以外には見えないはずだ。
I don't think anyone but Miyashita will be able to see it.
そうかもしれません。けど、
Maybe, but
Arimura looked toward the ground. Show me something. Wait, what is she going to show me? She nodded reluctantly and then suddenly stood up in front of me.
宮代先輩。
Miyashita senpai.
何？
What?
よく見ててください。
Watch carefully.
And then she lifted up her skirt. No, that's not what happened. Huh? What are you going to show me? I almost asked, but then I stopped.
Delusion driver.
Suddenly, she stretched her right hand out to the side. She inhaled slowly and then seemed to pull something out of the air. As I sat there astonished, she pulled something impossible out of empty air.
That's hers. Oh wow, that looks a lot, that looks similar to, Rimi's. Except there's only one of them. I love wow, I love how cool, it looks super, super interesting, and the D-swords are definitely more intricate this time around.
It was warped yet elegant. Ugly yet fascinating. It was inorganic and organic at the same time. It was as if it contained every shape in the world. It was a...
Ken!
A sword! Isn't it the same thing that Kunasato-san had at her apartment? The shape was different, but had the same terrible feeling to it. But Arimura had just pulled it out of thin air.
どうやったんだ？
How did you do that? Arimura looked unhappy as she saw my sock.
やっぱり見えるんですね。
So you actually can see it.
え？何の話？タク。
Huh? What's she talking about, Taku?
剣ってなんだよ？
Yeah, unless she's just completely gigabrain, like, fooling us. Yeah. Okay, she's not awakened yet. I was just being dumb.
What do you mean a sword?
見えないのか二人とも
You two can't see it? Serika and Ito both shook their heads.
そんなバカな
That's impossible! It was huge. How could they not see it? I quickly looked around the room. But no one else, not the customers or the employees, was looking at the thing in Arimura's hands. No, they couldn't see it.
これで決まりだな。
That settles it. So yeah, the Senna-looking one was Mia's.
どういうことなんですかこれ
What do you mean?
今、有村ひなえが手にしているもの。それが能力者の証だ。ディソードと呼ばれている。
What Arimura is holding can prove someone is a psychic. It's called a D-sword.
ディソード
A G-sword? I've heard her use that word before. I didn't realize she was talking about this, though.
その状態のディソードは能力者にしか目視できない。つまり、それが見えるお前は間違いなく能力者ということだよ。
Only psychics can see D-swords in that state. In other words, if you can see it, it's beyond any reasonable doubt that you're a psychic.
Kunosato-san's cold voice dropped even lower than usual.
でも僕そんな能力なんて本当に使った覚えもないし
But I've never used any kind of power like that.
でも事実だ。
But it's true.
I couldn't believe it.
Hello, Phoenix. Welcome to the stream on Twitch.
So much was going through my head that I couldn't think. I looked over at the D-sword again. Harimura fiddled with it and snorted.
まあ、同じギガロマニアックス同士、もう少し仲良くしときますかね、先輩。
Well, as fellow Gigalomaniacs, we should probably get along, senpai.
ギガロマニアックス
Gigolo. Maniacs. I remembered Kunosato-san using that word before too.
我々は能力者のことをそう呼んでいる。ギガロマニアックスと。
I love it when we get to see Taku. I love it. He's such a kitty. That's what we call psychics. Gigalomaniacs.
呼び方なんかどうでもいいです。それよりやっぱり信じられません。僕のそのサイコキネシスとかそんなの非科学的です。
It doesn't matter what you call them. I still can't believe it. The psychokinesis you called it? That's unscientific.
ああ、サイコキネシスというのはお前がイメージしやすいようにそう言っただけだ。実際はもっと科学的な概念が存在する。
Yes. Psychokinesis is simply the word I use to make it easier for you to visualize. There's actually a much more scientific concept that exists to explain it.
科学的
The biggest. It was definitely Norose, for sure. Had the biggest one that could be used as a fucking stand.
Scientific? I looked at Arimura's sword skeptically. Scientific? That?
ああ、無理ですよ、久野里さん。説明とかしてもさっぱりわかんないと思います。ちなみに、私は一つも理解できてません。
Oh, I think you're wasting your time, Kinosato-san. Even if you explained it, he wouldn't understand a word. By the way, I didn't understand it either when she explained it to me.
お前と一緒にすんな。僕はこれでも。
Don't think I'm like you. I'm actually.
はいはい。
Yeah, yeah.
Damn it, she's pissing me off.
理解などしなくていい。
Do we really need to?
最低限のことだけは覚えておけ。ギガロマニアックスの能力をカートゥーンに登場するような超能力と同じように使うな。そんな安易なものでも愉快なものでもない。
Do we really need to define that word? Seriously? Oh my god. You don't need to understand it. What you do need is to understand is this. Don't use your gigalomaniac power like you're in a goddamn cartoon. It's not that simple and it's not that pleasant.
何が違うって言うんです？
What's different?
ギガロマニアックスの能力とは簡単に言えば自らの妄想を現実に変換する力だ。
The ability of a gigalomaniac is, put simply, the ability to transform their delusions into reality.
妄想現実に変換？
Transform their delusions into reality? What the devil is she talking about? That's non-scientific at all.
ディラックの海という言葉をまあ
Yep.
知らないだろうな。
Have you ever heard of the Dirac Sea? Never mind. Of course you haven't. Have you ever gone to the Cloud District? I'm sorry. No, they're not gonna repeat it. They're gonna say, if you really want to see the explanation again, just go watch Chaos Head.
ディラックの海。
The Dirac Sea. Serica started to fidget on the sofa. She probably couldn't follow what we were talking about at all, but she could tell that I was nervous.
I love how protective she is of Taku.
確か量子力学の中の概念ですよね。
That's a concept from quantum mechanics, isn't it?
ほう、驚いたな。一階の高校生が知っているとは。
Oh, I'm surprised. I didn't expect a mere high school boy to know that.
For some reason, a lot of people on the Japanese internet loved relativity theory and quantum mechanics.
I think they just talked about what you were saying, Liz.
Schrödinger's cat, for example, has been discussed so many times by now that it was considered an embarrassment to even bring it up. Every goddamn visual novel this side of freaking 2000 has mentioned Schrödinger's cat or used it in some way. I am sick of that cat. In fact, Schrödinger even used it as an absurdity to point out the flaws in many worlds' interpretation, and now people use it as a fucking guideline for it, and a way to explain it. He'll be rolling over in his grave if he ever heard how people talk about his own cat. So I knew a little.
真空を負のエネルギーに満たされた空間だと定義するんですよね。で、そこをディラックの海って呼ぶ。
It's defined as a vacuum filled with negative energy, right? That vacuum is called the Dirac Sea.
ああ、そうだ。ディラックの海はマイナスエネルギーに満ちた世界ということになる。
That's right. The Dirac Sea is a world filled with negative energy.
Konosato-san looked at Arimura's hands as she held a D-sword. And then Arimura smiled a little wickedly.
で、そのなんとかの海と とこの剣を使って妄想を現実にできるんですよ。リアルブートっていうらしいですけどね。
And this, what to see, you use it and the sword to turn your delusions into reality. That's called a real boot, supposedly.
リアルブート。
A real boot?
ディソードは剣の形をしているが、実はただの武器じゃない。ディラックの海に干渉し、現実との間のパイプとなる端末だ。
The D-swords are shaped like weapons, but that's not all they are. They're terminals that let you interfere with the Duroc Sea, and functions as a pipe between it and reality.
ギガロマニアクスがその端末を用いると、本来、現実空間の中に存在できないはずの負のエネルギーを引き出すことができる。
By using these terminals, Gigalomaniacs can draw more negative energy than should normally be able to exist in reality.
すると、ホールセオリーによるペアクリエーションで粒子と反粒子が生まれる。それがエラーとなって他人の脳のデッドスポットに影響を与えるんだ。
Then, in accordance with whole theory, pairs of particles and antiparticles are created. They become errors which can affect the dead spots of others' brains.
脳のデッドスポット。
Wait, can I say what in the talkative voice, Halamiraj? What do you want me to say in the talkative voice?
Dead spots of the brain? Arimura seemed to only half understand this stuff herself, but I was completely lost by this point.
デッドスポットというのは人間の脳における視覚野の視覚だよ。
Oh, the one with,
Look, the cat is alive. Meow. Meow.
try to meow in the talkative voice. By dead spots, I refer to the blind spots in the visual cortex of the human brain.
そこに影響を与えられるということは、つまり自分の妄想をそこへ送り込み、妄想通りのものを相手に見せられるということだ。
Affecting these areas means transmitting your own delusions into them, so that the target sees your delusion.
しかも、相手にとってそれは完全な現実として認識される。
Can I wait? Socrates comment. I'm sorry, Holomiraj, can you type it? Wait. Because I don't see anybody named Socrates in the chat. Can I meow in the LH Clever voice? In my voice, you mean? No? That's what I could do. Coco, it's not for you. Anyway, when that happens, the target perceives the delusion as a completely real phenomenon.
でもそんなのただの幻覚じゃないですか。催眠術と同じですよ。
But that's just hallucination, isn't it? It's no different than hypnosis.
Yeah, that's what I thought too at first, and like then the further explanation is really cool.
そうか。じゃあ、その妄想を自分の周りの人間全員がリアルな現実だと共通認識してしまったらどうだ？
Hold on, looking up to find it here. Jeez, so your comment of avoids, The one about the stands? Like, that was your previous comment before that one.
I wonder why!
Or was it that one? And is that the one you wanted me to say? Is that the one you wanted me to say? Was it the I wonder why? Was it that one? Okay. Anyway. Hypnosis? Really? Then what if every single person around you recognizes that delusion as reality? I think it got lost. Hollow Mirage, yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I think it got lost. Yeah, I don't see any other comment of yours. Hollow Mirage, I think it got lost. Then what if every single person around you recognizes the delusion as reality?
共通認識
Every single person.
そうだ。さらにそれが渋谷中の人間の共通認識になったら。
That's right. And what if by everyone I meant every single person in Shibuya?
そしてその共通認識が東京中の人間、日本中の人間、果ては世界中の人間にまで広がっていったとしたら、一体誰がそれを現実じゃないと否定できるんだ。
Or what if that spread to everyone in Tokyo, then everyone in Japan, and then everyone in the world? Who would tell you that it wasn't real?
それは
That's...
そうしたら妄想はすでに作り事でも幻覚でもなくなる。紛れもない現実と化すんだよ。だからそれはリアルブートと呼ばれている。
At that point, your delusion ceases to be a fantasy or hallucination. It then becomes reality. That's why we call it real booting.
そんなバカな。だってそんなことで現実がねじ曲げられるなんて。
But that's impossible. There's no way anyone can alter reality like that. I rub my head with my fingers, trying to make some sense out of all of this.
仮にいいですか。仮にですよ。僕がそのギガロマニアックスだったとして。
Let's say that hypothetically, and just hypothetically, mind you, that I was one of these gigalomaniacs.
だけど閉まってるドアの鍵を開けるとか、そんな風に妄想が物理現象にまで影響を与えるなんて不可能ですよ。
It's impossible for a delusion to affect physical reality, like opening a locked door.
私たち含め研究者たちも当初はそう考え楽観視していた。だがそんな甘いものじゃなかったんだ。
All of the researchers, including us, thought the same thing at first, but we were incredibly naive. You post it in the Discord? Thanks, Hollow Mirage. Let me just check it out right now. Okay, yeah, you, yeah, that did not show up in our chat for some reason, that comment. That comment is not in the chat yet. I don't know why you can see it and we can't. I'll just read Hollow Mirage's comment, yeah.
Fucking so many people forget Schrodinger's cat is just a modern version of Plato holding a featherless chicken and looking at Socrates like, behold a man!
Yes. Yeah, it's the featherless chicken, Socrates. There was an SCP about that. There we go. Thank you, Hollow Mirage. Okay.
え
What?
物理現象すらねじ曲げるんだよ。ギガロマニアックスの妄想とそれによって共通認識化された現実は
The delusions of gigalomaniacs and the shared reality they create
are capable of altering the physical world itself.
だからこそ、それはこの上なく危険なんだ。
That's what makes them so dangerous. I looked at Arimuro's sword, then back at Kunosato-san. Arimuro was still smiling as she held the sword in front of me. I couldn't tell if the light it gave off was holy or evil, but for a moment it was so beautiful that I shivered. October 11th, 2015, Sunday. Alright, you guys. Ooh boy. Sounds like we're gonna get another murder or something crazy happening here. I think this is a good place to stop for today. The timing has worked out really well. Woo! Alright. Man, God, I love this game so much. That Shuni thing was so hilarious. Oh my God. But hey, we got the D-Sword and Gigalomaniac explanation way earlier than in Chaos Head, which is fantastic because that means the roots can split after this. Oh my God. So, yeah, seriously, I love this game so much. That was so goddamn funny. Yes, I am the Chaos Child. So, until next time, which will be on... today is Tuesday. Yeah, which will be on Friday. And we will have more trails on Thursday. So, until next time, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.